Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It is your girl Raye and welcome to Raye's Budget. Guys, in today's video, I will be walking you through with me while I set up my new cash envelope binders and my everyday spending wallet that I will be using for 2025. I will also give a little bit of an explanation of the different sinking funds that I have and why I have them. I also have some really cute dashboards that I created and some mini dashboards that I purchased off of Etsy and some cute little charms that I am going to also try to incorporate in my binders as well. So if you guys are interested in checking all of that out, then please keep watching. Happy Tuesday, guys. I hope all is well. I hope everyone is having a wonderful start to your week. Like I stated in the beginning of my video, what we are going to be doing is setting up my cash binders that house my sinking funds and my everyday spending wallet that I will be using for next year. But before we get into all of that, if you are new to my channel, hello, my name is Raquel, but you can call me Raye. On this channel, we do all the things budgeting like we are going to be doing today. So if you like this type of content, then please go ahead and hit that subscribe button to join the family because we all would love to have you here. Now, guys, what I am going to do is I try my best to think this through. So I think what I want to do first is go ahead and switch out my old everyday spending wallet for my new everyday spending wallet. And while I'm going through this setup and switching out everything, I'm going to try my best to let you guys know where I purchased everything from, and I will make sure that I have all the information down in the description box with the links so that if you're interested in them, you can check them out. Okay, guys, the very first cash envelopes I want to tackle is the cash envelopes within my everyday spending wallet. As most of you know, I've been using this blue wallet for a few months now, and I really like it. Now, it has served its purpose. My only issue with this wallet is that it gets dirty. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it gets dirty pretty easily. So what I decided to do was go onto Amazon and look for a black wallet. Now, guys, this I really like this wallet. It was very inexpensive. If I'm not mistaken, it was only $7.99. But it is a A7 black Crocodile wallet. And when you open it up, let me pull this out really quick. You have three slots, but then you have these two pockets that you can use as well. The only thing I don't like about this A7 binder is that it doesn't have a place that you can put your change. So I have this A7 zipper envelope that I'm going to put any change that I have when I go out. I will put it in there. In addition to that, I had to purchase some A7 envelopes for the different categories that I purchase for on a daily basis. And so I actually found these A7 cash 2-pocket envelopes off of Amazon, and the manufacturer, the name is Mogoostry. I will have them down in the description box as well if you are interested in them. Now, with these A7 envelopes, you get 10, but I am only using, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I am only using 7 of them. Now, there are 3 new categories that I am going to be carrying around in my everyday spending wallet, and I'll let you know why in a minute. But what I want to do is go ahead and put these envelopes into my everyday spending wallet. And so the first one we have is groceries. Next, we have eat out, which replaces my dining out. Then we have spending. That is my allowance money. Then we have gas. And then my 3 new ones are, let me put this on here, coffee, date nights, and self-care. Now, I added these 3 because I felt the need to. As far as self-care and date night are concerned, I will not be budgeting for these per se like I do groceries, dining out, spending, and gas. The reason why I put these 2 in here is, okay, most of you know that I have a self-care binder which houses things like, and we'll go over those categories in a minute, but one of them is date night. Another one is mind and body. You have nails, you have this, you have that. Now, anytime me and my husband go on a date, what I'm going to do is go to my self-care binder, pull out the money from the self-care binder, and put it into my date night envelope. The same thing goes for my self-care. If we have to get anything that has to do with like personal hygiene, if I want to get something for my nails, when I need to go and get my hair done, I will pull the money out from that envelope and put it into my self-care envelope within my everyday spending wallet, so I already have it readily available. Now, what I want to do real quick is go ahead and pull what I need to pull out of my old binder or my old wallet and put it in here. Okay, guys, I am back. I've gone ahead and put my debit cards in here and my driver's license or my ID. What I want to do now is pull out my inserts, which has my everyday spending categories that I need. The first one is groceries, and we're going to take the money that I have left in groceries and put it into that envelope. We have dining out. I have a couple dollars left in dining out, and we are going to put it into the eat out envelope. Remember, guys, I didn't give myself any money for allowance because I am off work right now due to my illness. And lastly, we have gas. I don't have any money within the gas envelope because, again, I'm off work right now and I am not allowed to drive. So what I want to do next is put those off to the side, is go ahead and show you guys some other things that I purchased for my everyday spending wallet. And these are some really cute A7 dashboards that I purchased from a shop on Etsy called Mavis Budgets. And isn't this gorgeous? This is a rose gold color. It comes with this, and then it comes with this dashboard that you put over it, and it's a really pretty flower design. So what I want to do, because I don't know about y'all, but I don't like my money showing when I'm going out somewhere. So I like to use dashboards for that purpose. So we are going to go ahead and add this dashboard. So you cannot see my funds when I am out shopping. But again, I will have this person's Etsy information linked below, just in case you guys are interested. And see, now you cannot see what I have going on when I open up my wallet. Now, what I'm going to do, she also gave me some really cute, like, thank you goodies. We have some stickers here. I'm just going to set those off to the side. And she also gave this really pretty rose paper clip. I'm going to set this off to the side because, you know what? Maybe I can just put it, let me see something. Now, I also pulled these inspirational cards off of Amazon as well. And these were created by PineberryPlanner. What I did was I purchased them. I printed them out. I laminated, well, I cut them out and then I laminated them. So this first one says, hustle in silence and let your success make noise. And then the second one says, 1,440 minutes in the day to achieve my goals. I love those. So I am going to just put these in here as reminders. And I think what I want to do is put this flower. How can I do this? Okay, so we're just going to have to leave that like that for now. But my everyday spending wallet is set up and ready to go. Let me go ahead and get that closed. Okay, guys, the next thing we are going to focus on is the 3 binders that house all of my sinking funds. Now, if you guys have been with me since the very beginning, when I first started out, I think I had like maybe 5, 6 different binders. But over the last, 2.5 years, I have realized based on my, what I need to stuff for and my needs, I only need 3 binders. I really only need 2 because I can just, say, hey, I can just have a self-care sinking fund, but I decided to have a self-care binder because I like to have different categories within my self-care binder that I like to work on. Now, the very first sinking fund binder we are going to work on is my high priority sinking fund binder. And within my high priority sinking fund binder, we're going to go over the different categories, but I also created some new inserts for all of these sinking funds, and I'm going to set them right there. But these are inserts that I created myself off of Cricut. I printed them out and cut them out. I am going to keep the same envelopes that I had before. I'm just going to pull out the old inserts and put in these new inserts that I've created. I also created some A6 dashboards for them. And I have some really cute small vellum quotes or mini dashboards that I purchased off of Etsy from a shop called MsFinanceCo. So let's go ahead and get through the high priority sinking funds. So you know what? Let's pull out what we currently have first. Okay, so we are going to retire my fall theme until next year. But guys, we have back to school. So what I'm going to do first is pull out this insert and put in my new insert for back to school. Next, we have subscriptions. And as y'all can see, my theme going into 2025 is butterflies. Subscriptions is going to be getting replaced with this one. Thanksgiving. Let's pull that out and put in a new insert. Escrow. Pull out the old theme and put in the new theme for escrow. Candle Day. Put in the new. Card tags. And I forgot to mention to you guys that I have some new categories, so we'll talk about those momentarily. Card tags. Insurance premium. I'm replacing that with car insurance. And then lastly, in my high priority sinking funds, we have Christmas. And I'm going to replace it with this. Now, why are these called high priority sinking funds, or why I deem them high priority sinking funds? It is because these events, activities, or whatever are going to be coming due next year. And I want to budget for them. So by the time it is time for me to have the funds for them, I don't have to scramble around that month for whenever the event comes up. I already have the funds available. So the first one is back to school. Back to school is I help to pay for my grandson's uniforms and all of his school supplies when he for when he goes back to school. Subscriptions. Now, y'all, I am struggling with the fact I do have other subscriptions that I am now paying on a monthly basis, but I do have one subscriptions that I pay annually, and that is what this is for. And that is my Filmora Wondershare, which is the software that I use to actually edit my videos. That is what this is for. Thanksgiving. I am responsible for Thanksgiving dinner every year, so I like to be ready for it, and that is what this envelope is for. Escrow. Escrow is basically an envelope to make sure me and my husband are ready if our taxes or insurance goes up on our home and we are not ready for it. So that is what this envelope is for. Candle Day. Me and my daughter do Bath and Body Works annual Candle Day event every year. I think she said, and actually for 2024, it's this weekend coming up. I've already pulled the money out for that day, and I'm already working on their Candle Day event for 2025. That is what this envelope is for. Card tags. Now, guys, remember I told you it's been a minute, but how I was, well, not card tags. We'll talk about that in a minute. Card tags is every year we have to pay for our car registration for our tags. That is what that is for. Car insurance. Me and my husband are 6 months ahead on our car insurance premium. So that is what this envelope is for. And we are actually already working on next year. And lastly, we have Christmas. We like to be ready for Christmas when it comes up. The funds in here are, we're already working on 2025. I've already pulled out the funds that we need for 2024 because it's already been saved up. And guys, that is the envelopes I have for my high priority sinking funds. And in regards to our high priority sinking funds, we do budget for this. So when I do my weekly cash stuffing, you guys will see me cash stuff these envelopes to ensure that when those events come, me and my husband are ready for them. So we're going to move this off to the side because we no longer need it. Okay, guys, let's go ahead and switch and put all of our high priority sinking funds envelopes into our new high priority sinking fund binder. Guys, this is a really pretty binder, and I tried to, or I made sure that all of my binders matched and that it stayed cohesive with the color scheme I was going for. So my high priority sinking fund binder, as you can see, is going to be a black binder. And with all three of these binders, there is the gold hardware. You also have a lot of different card slots and a place you can put your ID if you need to. Now, guys, what I have done is, this is a quote that I printed out and laminated, and I'm going to put that in the ID area. It says, "Just a queen building her empire." So we are going to put that right there. And I created this little slot that says HP or high priority. And this is for my high priority sinking funds. So we are going to set that right there. I have this really nice dashboard that I created, and we are going to go ahead and put that in here. And I also have this, small vellum quote or mini dash that I purchased from Mrs. Finance Company that states, "Don't overthink it. Why overthink when it's so much easier to let what must happen? Thinking hurts." So we are going to put this in here. And we are going to put this here. And let's go ahead and put in all of my high priority sinking fund envelopes. And I apologize if this video is a little long, but it is what it is. And there we go. I am just loving it. So what I want to do now really quick, let's add a cute little, what do I want to do? Let's add this. Now these that you see here, no, I want to do this one. Do I want to do this one, or should I put this one in my everyday spending wallet? Yes, really quick. I'm sorry, y'all. Let's put this one in my everyday spending wallet. But that doesn't go. Should I use this one? But then I think it would be real thick. Yes, let's use this one. Knowing me, I'm going to switch up. What do I want to use, y'all? Let's use this one. How about that? You may see it changed on Thursday when I do my cash stuffing. All right, now that looks really, really cute. So let's go ahead and put that up now. Now let's go ahead and pull out my high priority sinking funds, and we are going to put this in here. I am loving it, y'all. And let's put one of these cute little kitty cats on here. How about that? So my high priority sinking fund binder is ready to go, y'all. The next binder we are going to switch out is my self-care binder. So let's move to that one. And let's see here. Let me pull out my new inserts. Because remember, guys, I'm going to be using the same envelope. So let's move that. Let's put in nails. Next, we have hair and brow or brows. Let's replace it with my new insert. Next, we have date night. And we're just going to replace that with dates. Next, we have personal essentials. We're going to replace that with this. And then lastly, guys, we have mind and body. Just throwing those off to the side, and we're going to replace it with this new insert. So let's go ahead and pull these out. Move that off to the side. And let's pull out my new self-care binder. Guys, I am in love with this. It is a mint green color. Let's go ahead and pull it out. It has the same gold hardware and everything as the black one did. Now, these are the dashboard and mini dashboard that I am using for my self-care binder. I have the hustle and silence and let your success make the noise. We're going to put that there. We have my little sign that says self-care. Okay. And so next what we are going to do is go ahead and replace our envelopes. So we have nails, which is self-explanatory, guys. And I'm not going to be getting my nails done for a while because most of you know I'm not working. And I'll probably start to just do my own nails. So this will be for like nail polish and different nail essentials or things like that. Hair and brows is self-explanatory for my eyebrows and my hair. I have quite a bit of money in here because I have not had my hair done in a minute or my brows. So it is what it is. Dates for me and my husband when we go do a date night. Personal essentials. This is for like if I need to get vitamins, lotions, body wash, anything like that. That is where this goes. Mind and body. Mind and body is for things like clothes, earrings. If I want to, which one thing me and my daughter hasn't done yet, if we want to take like a Zumba class or something like that, that's why it's called mind and body. So we're going to put that in there. And then let's go ahead and move these around. Let's turn this back this way. I have the dashboard and then the mini dashboard. We're going to put that right here. And it says you can, end of story. Have to remember that. So that is the dashboard. That is my self-care binder. Let's see. Let's go ahead and put this heart on here. Hopefully I will be able to close it. But guys, here's my self-care binder, which has everything I need in it. Let's close it up. Money keeps coming out of here. Give me 1 second. There's my self-care binder. Okay, guys, lastly, what we need to do is take care of the binder that houses my revolving and long-term sinking funds. Now, the reason why I have my revolving and long-term sinking funds together is because I don't have that many long-term sinking funds, and I did not want to make an additional binder for that. So this is my fall binder that houses those sinking funds. What we are going to do is go ahead and pull out my inserts for those categories and replace them with my new inserts. So the first one is car maintenance. Let's pull that out and put our new one in. Next, we have general funds. We're going to pull that one out, put in our new insert. Next, we have home stockpile. Let's put in our new insert. Next, we have YouTube. Where's my YouTube? Here we go. Pull that out, put in my new one. And then my first new category is family fun, but I failed to get an envelope for that. So give me one moment. Okay, guys, I am back. Here is my envelope for family fun. So let's go ahead and put that in there. Okay, guys, next we are in the long-term sinking funds category. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm not going to do it right now, but I'm going to make a either a dashboard or a bookmark to separate the two. But we are in the long-term area now. And as you guys can see, this is my long-term sinking fund, guys. But I am going to replace this long-term sinking fund with new car. So all the funds I have that were considered for me are going toward a new car. Most of you guys know I've been having problems with my car ever since it was stolen last year. So I think within the next 2 to 3 years, I am going to need a new car. Matter of fact, I know I'm going to get a new car because my car is getting old. And I want to come up with a really nice down payment for that. And when I do my budget book setup for 2025 and financial goals, we're going to talk about what my goal is for 2025 when it comes to my new car. Next, we have my grandson, Elijah. Let's put that off to the side. Then we have my granddaughter, Nalia, or our granddaughter, Nalia, I'm sorry. Then we have our grandson, Messiah. And then I also have a new category that I'm adding to my long-term sinking funds, which is driver's license renewal. Now, guys, remember, it's been a while, but it was time for me to renew my card tags, but I never thought that I needed to create a sinking fund for my actual driver's license. And so when it was time for me to get my driver's license renewed, I wasn't really prepared for it, so I had to budget for it. Even though driver's license doesn't really cost that much, I think it's like $32. I want to make sure I have the money and I don't have to, you know, save up for it. Not save up for it, but put it into my budget like I did the last time I had to renew for them. So here we go right here. I have a sinking fund for it. And so what we're going to do now is pull all of these envelopes out of my old binder. Put this off to the side and check out my new binder, guys. This is my gray one for my revolving and long-term sinking funds. So let's go ahead and pull this one out. And of course, it's the same as the other two. Now, the first thing I want to do is show you guys the, this is one of the quotes that I pulled from Etsy. It says, "You did not wake up today to be mediocre." We're going to put that right here. And then we have a reminder. This is just R and LT, which means revolving and long term. And then next we have a dashboard that I created. And we have a mini dashboard that I pulled off of, or that I ordered off of Etsy for MsFinanceCo. And it says manifest money. So let's go ahead and put this in here. And this is the dashboard that I created. And guys, when it comes to these dashboards, all I did was I went to Hobby Lobby and got some card stock, cut it out, and created it. That's all I did. So let's go ahead and put that in there. Let's turn this around this way, and let's go ahead and put in my envelopes really quick. Okay, guys, let's go through. Ooh, that looks so pretty. Let's go through my revolving and long-term sinking funds really quick. We have car maintenance, which is self-explanatory. I use my car maintenance sinking fund for, let's see, if I need to get tire rotations, if I need to get new windshield wipers, if I need to get oil changes, different things like that. And I have quite a bit of money in here right now, probably about $300, almost $400. We have general funds. Now with general funds, these funds are here for anything that I do not have an envelope for. I also call this my clutch envelope. Home stockpile. Home stockpile, I use this envelope for anything we need for the home as far as paper products, dish detergent, laundry detergent, bath beads, bleach, anything like that. This is also going to be for when we have to stock up on our meats, because we just recently purchased a deep freezer to go into our garage. So we're definitely going to be using this for stocking up on our meats, and I will be doing a savings challenge for that reason. Actually, when it comes to home stockpile, I'll always do a savings challenge for that reason. YouTube is self-explanatory. Family fund is for family fun. I already explained to you guys what new car is for. And then the last three are our 3 grandchildren. And then I already explained what driver's license renewal was. Now let's go ahead and get this one closed up. And let me bring out all of my new binders. Okay, guys, these are all of my new binders that I will be using for 2025. I really hope I gave you guys some inspiration, some motivation, and some ideas that you guys can use. If you want to, spice up your cash envelope journey. But guys, that is going to do it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and comment below. If you're new to my channel and you're liking what you see, please make sure you hit that subscribe button before you leave, because we would love to have you here. Guys, I will talk to you on Thursday. I will be doing my weekly cash stuffing. And as soon as I get my new budget book, guys, I will do a walkthrough of that budget book, and I will go over my financial goals for next year as well. But guys, I will talk to you soon. Have a great rest of your week. God bless. Bye, guys.